Hey guys, what's going on? Anyway, we are looking ahead to today's slate for the 2nd of May. Crazy, it is already May, but here we are. Yeah, anyway, hopefully you guys been doing pretty good. I've been off for what, 1 or 2 days, but anyway, we are back at it here for Sunday, so hopefully you guys are looking forward to today's slate. So yeah, haven't done videos in a couple days. I think in the last 2 days since I have not done a video, I think we're 1-1. 2 nights ago, I think we lost, and then last night we did win with a 325.1. It was close. Maybe some tournaments didn't cash, but I'm pretty sure most of them did cash. I cashed in all of my tournaments and all of my 50-50s, so overall it wasn't too shabby. We will have screenshots of that later on our Twitter. So if you guys want to know how we did, um, we'll have that on the Twitter a little bit later on today. Yeah, just to go over it. I know I don't have the visuals for you, but we had Luca, Curry, Wiggins, D'Angelo Russell, Kevin Porter, Bazemore, Isaiah Stewart, Wagner, and Hernan Gomez. So, yeah, I mean, I love Luca. Obviously, it was him or Westbrook, and honestly, I liked Westbrook more, but Luca was a little bit cheaper, and put a couple extra guys in my lineup, so I went that way, and he had 74. Curry had 43. Wasn't really doing a ton in the first half, but still not bad. They blew him out, unfortunately, in the second half, so he didn't play a ton. Wiggins, another guy. He had 20 real points. He just didn't have the normal assist and rebound, so that's what hurt him, unfortunately. I went D'Angelo Russell here. I got him at 2% ownership in my tournament. He had a 37.9. Shooting guards were absolutely trashed last night, so thankfully he did pretty good for us. Kevin Porter, I didn't mind him. He was really the only Rocket that did okay, but he didn't do that great. Bazemore, I loved him at 29.3 with Kelly being out. Stewart let us down, and he was 81% owned, so it happens. But like I said, he had gotten foul trouble early. I honestly didn't even look at Wagner. I was going through some last minute research literally 20 minutes before lock, and then I saw Wagner on there, and I saw that he got the start. And I was only going to start him if he was going to start again, obviously, right? Because that was his first start with his new team in Orlando. And so I was a little hesitant. If he doesn't start, I'm not going to put him in there. But they started him, got to 36. And then Willie Hernan Gomez, thought his ownership would be higher without Adams. He was absolutely trashed the entire game until like the fourth quarter, got you a 29-4. So that's what we scored, a 325. Sorry, I don't have the visuals for you guys, but that's what we got going on. So once again, it was a solid W for NBA. Like I said, we don't have a ton of time left in the season, but we'll love to have you guys come join us. We have dropped down season pass for NBA to $80 now. It was $100, but it is now $80. It does include the rest of the season and playoffs, so definitely would love to have you guys come join us for that. And like I said, we have MLB as well available for you guys. Let me go show you guys the prices real quick. Where are we at? Guess I should just have like a pin post. But anyway, this is what we got going on. Like I said, if you guys want to do combos with MLB or NBA, let us know. We'd definitely love to have you. And yeah, I mean, like I said, here's everything right here. If you want to sign up, check out our Twitter in the comment section below, and we'll get you guys all set up. Like I said, we've honestly been doing good. This is probably the best stretch we've had all season with Bull Sports. So get in while you can. We are honestly pretty hot, so yeah, get in. All right, so that's it. Boston, Portland. Let's get into it here. So looks like Walker is doubtful here. I think like the main thing to do here is go to Peyton Pritchard here. Obviously, I'm a little hesitant with him, but I'm also a little scared with what's going on with Boston. As we know, whenever Walker's out, they always have a couple point guards, shooting guards that always rotate, and Brad Stevens tries to figure out, hey, who's going to be good this game if Walker's out. So, might be, going with the bandwagon here, but I'm going to go with Aaron Nesmith, rookie. I forgot where he's out of, but anyway, they've been giving him the rock the last couple games. 31 and 30 minutes. He's had 42 and 27. Like I said, I'm a little hesitant with this. I just don't like picking guys that have been playing a couple good games that really are not part of the rotation. I get he's been hot, so hopefully he continues playing, right? That's the big thing. And hopefully Stevens doesn't randomly play him 12 minutes, and then Peyton's the guy that goes off for 35, right? So that's my only big thing with him. Aaron really hasn't played a ton all year. They really haven't needed him. But Evan Fournier's been absolute crap. Peyton hasn't really been that great, so he's kind of the backup point guard, shooting guard. So I don't mind him. A 5K is a little much to take a shot on him if he's, just we just hope that he's not out of the rotation. But um, if he does play, he should be an easy value play for 25, 30 fantasy points. So, I mean, like I said, he's been on a roll the last 2 games, so I would expect Stevens to keep playing him, right? He's also their, rookie. Obviously, Peyton's a rookie as well, but I don't know. Obviously, Aaron's shown a little bit more. So that's what we're hoping for in that one. Once again, I don't mind going to D-Lil. He is at 8.5, getting up there a little bit, but he's not too bad of a spot. He definitely has a shot of sucking. As we know, he scores a ton of points, but doesn't get a lot of rebounds or assists. Boston really hasn't been that great defensively, so you could give him a look. Is he a must-have? No, not at all. And then we got Jaylen Brown here, another guy I don't mind looking at. Had a bad-ish game against, actually a bad game against San Antonio. Shot was terrible. But still got his blocks and assists. If he, got his normal extra 7 or 8, he still would have got you 40, 45. So, definitely got to be looking at him once again. We got Carmelo. This guy's minutes are just trash. He's good in his minutes, but don't really want to, play a guy that's minutes suck. Tatum's at 10-1, really expensive. I expect him to be popular. Dude's playing massive minutes here, and yeah, like him for about 50 to 60 in this one. And I was telling you guys about Nurk. We saw he actually didn't do bad. 23, 11, and 1. I was expecting like 1 or 2 blocks, right, to get me to that 38 to 40. So at 7.6, he's okay, but not a must-have in this one. But as normal, he does have the he does have the I don't even know what the word is, but he can definitely go off for you for sure. And then we got Thompson, another guy. Like I said, he's playing good minutes, but I just hate messing with these two centers. Williams isn't playing a massive amount of minutes yet, but looks like his minutes increase, so that could hurt Thompson. So, let me see here. So Lillard's okay. He could suck, but also playing Boston, so that could also be good. About 40, 42 to 45, 46. Like I said, I do like Aaron Neesmith in this one. A little bit worried about his rotation, but hopefully he continues it. And then your sure guys are Brown and Tatum. I think obviously Tatum would be your number one pick out of that game. All right, moving on. Sacramento and Dallas. It is a back-to-back for Dallas. Like I said, these guys have been playing a massive amount of games. But, man, Luka, 20 assists. That's insane, dude. 31, 12, and 20. Massive, massive game for Luka last night. Expect him to be relatively popular once again. At 10.6, he's way too cheap, so I got to put him in there. Another guy that's been playing half decent is Tim Hardaway. The only thing I don't like, though, is he did come off the bench. I do like him starting a little bit more. So he's okay, but at 5'2", doesn't really have massive upside. Tyrese Halliburton, as long as Fox is out, I don't mind going to him. 7.6, even against LA, he did solid with 47.8. So, got to look at Tyrese once again. Just playing him a couple days ago, had 40 against him against Dallas. So, got to look at him. Dorian and Josh are okay, but I'm not too into him. Buddy's okay, but I'm not going to pay 6.8 for the dude. And I'm not going to play him, but what in the world, dude? Every time I play this guy, he sucks. But of course, dude, Maxi Cleveland had 21.7. That doesn't seem like a lot, but he had 17 points. So at $3,500, maybe look at him. But this guy's honestly relying on the three-point shot. That's all he does is shoot three-pointers. He doesn't get usually a lot of rebounds because he's out on the three-point area all the time. So he's okay, but I just don't like relying on the dude. And Holmes at 6'9", honestly, another guy that I don't mind taking a shot at. He's going to be probably really low owned, and I think get you 35, 40 here. Looks like his minutes are kind of going up a little bit. And yeah, man, I don't mind him. I don't think a lot of people are going to have him. Phoenix and OKC. So we saw what happened the last couple of days with OKC. Get absolutely blown out by like 40, 50 points. So, yeah, like I said, another game I'm really not into at all. I just don't really care for this game. So I'm probably going to be skipping on. Mikal Bridges is okay, but that's really it. New York and Houston. I don't mind the New York side on this one. Like I said, New York's a pretty good team. Houston, obviously they're not good, but they do drive the pace up. Right, they're a little bit faster paced team. So at D Rose at 6'2" is not bad. Only thing I'm worried about is a blowout, and he doesn't play. He only plays 25 minutes, kind of like what happened with Chicago. So that's my kind of big-ish concern. Besides that, he doesn't have a massive upside, more of a cash game play for you. Reggie Bullock's okay at 4.5, but Alex Burke is officially coming back here. So that's interesting. He hasn't played for a while, so I don't expect his minutes to be massive. That's not going to affect Bullock, though. Um, but interesting that he's coming back. One guy I do like, though, is R.J. Barrett, even with Burks being back. Another guy that you can take a shot with, right? Kind of a boomer bust guy at 6'5". I wouldn't play him everywhere, but in a couple lineups, I would have him because he has such massive upside for his price. And like I said, Houston is absolute crap. Another guy I don't mind looking at, Randall. Obviously, everyone's going to go to Tatum for good reason. As I mentioned, right, it's a good spot for the Knicks, but they could blow them out and not play at all in the fourth quarter. So that's the only big concern in that one. And as normal, right, if New Orleans Noel gets his blocks and steals, this guy's gonna make you look like a genius at only 5-1. So, yeah, if he doesn't get his blocks or steals, you're kind of screwed. We'll have to see how they go here. Houston has a lot of three-point shooters, right? With Kelly, Christian Wood can shoot a couple threes. Tate's a mid-range three-point shooter. So I don't know how much he's really going to have to defend in the paint. So he's okay, but not a must-have. Miami and Charlotte, man, LaMelo, he finally came back last night after the wrist injury. So it was nice seeing him out there. Almost had a triple-double literally in his first game back. So expect him to be around 25, 30 minutes. Not sure if he plays in this one or not in a back-to-back. Another game I'm not really looking at on the Charlotte side. Bridges could be okay. Jimmy only played 29 minutes against Cleveland. He's okay, but he's almost 10K, right? I'm not going to spend that much for that dude. One guy I don't mind looking at is Bam. Bam's only 8,300, and a guy that can get me 40, 45 fantasy points. Don't mind looking at Bam Adebayo at 8.3. All right, Philadelphia and San Antonio. So DeJounte Murray is game time decision, so obviously that's a big, massive thing. If he is out and Derek White's out, guys like DeRozan on paper should step up. I don't think I'm going to play him here. Could be a trap play if Murray's out with taking on Philly. But guys you can look at is like Lonnie Walker, Patty Mills that aren't as expensive. Lonnie Walker, unfortunately, only really relies on shooting, and Philadelphia is a pretty dang good defense here. So um, you can look at him for sure. He's going to have the opportunity. In 18 minutes against Miami, only had 7 and 2. So give him, like 25 minutes or something, maybe 30. He might get you, like 16 points, 3 or 4 rebounds. So he might only get you, 22, 23. So if he was like 4,100, yeah, I'd take a shot with him. But let me see here. Philly really hasn't been that great either offensively. Simmons has been okay, but they really haven't been playing their guys a massive amount of minutes. Joel Embiid, another guy, really hasn't been playing a ton. Minutes 22, 25, and 24. I don't know if those games are blowout or not. If you think this game stays competitive, you can look at Embiid and Simmons if you want to. But it looks like they're kind of easing their guys back into it. So I don't have a ton in this one. Depending on the total, if it's like a 228, 230, and like only like a 5 spread, I'll probably have a little bit more, but I probably see it like a 224, like a 9 spread. So that's the only thing that sucks in that one. And as we know with Popovich, if they're down at all by the mid third quarter, he's gonna just absolutely let all his young guys in there. Another guy, maybe, if you think he's going to do that, is Devin Vessel. I think that's his name. He was half decent and early on, 25 and 15. Yeah, he's not really doing a ton. More of a shooter as well, kind of like Walker. So never mind. So that's it there. Toronto Lakers. Looks like LBJ's game time decision. Even if he does play, I don't mind looking at AD here. Looks like his minutes are finally going up. Little bit of an uptick spot here against Toronto as well. So don't mind looking at him at 9.6. Should probably still play around 33 to 35 minutes in this one. And yeah, it looks like his defense is looking pretty good since he's came back as well. So like I said, the main guy to be looking at is Tatum. Right, he's going to be the highest owned guy. So if you're looking for leverage, and you think maybe, hey, Tatum's only going to get 40, 42 to 45, maybe go to 80. He might get you, 45, 50 at a little bit cheaper, and maybe get ahead of a couple more people there. Let me see what else we got going on. OG, he's been solid. He's okay. Even against a hard Utah team, he looked pretty good. So it's up to you. If Lowry's going to play, so I guess don't go Malachi. So not a ton in that game at all. All right, let's go get into it here. So let's go look at the point guards. Like I said, Luka's he should play on the back-to-back, almost a must-have. Like I said, I do like Lillard. Pretty good matchup against Boston, but if he doesn't get his rebounds and stuff like that, you're kind of screwed with the dude, unfortunately. I do like Derrick Rose, but if they get blown out, you're kind of in some serious issues, unfortunately, there. Has Simons still been playing? He hasn't done a ton. So yeah, I mean, point guards are kind of bad. They really are here. How's Kendrick been doing? This guy's such a man, up and down dude. You can look at Kendrick. This guy just burns me so many times though. But at 5'7", I guess look at him and probably go Luka if you don't want to go that way. Lillard's fine, I guess, at 8'5" if you don't have the money for it. So that is up to you guys. Shooting guards, like I said, I got to look at Tyrese Halliburton. I like DeRozan, but this matchup's just not looking great for him. Marcus Smart, sorry about that. Marcus Smart's half decent as well, but not crazy cheap for him. Tim Hardaway's okay. Like I said, I do like Aaron Nesmith. I'm just a little worried about the rotation with him for some reason. And Walker's okay, but yeah, not a ton of value out there, kind of like we had the last couple slates. Jimmy at 9'8", a little much. I do like Jalen though at 8'8". Who else we got? RJ at 6'5", solid. Like I said, he's a boomer bust kind of play though. If you don't want to go that way, I mean, you can look at Josh or Finney Smith. Josh is just not looking too great though. Finney's okay as well. Oh man. Hopefully some value opens up because there ain't much out there. Only got 6'4". Okay, so you gotta go Tatum. DJ's been playing better, but he's at 5K. He's all over the place as well. Yeah, not gonna be an easy one. It looks like to figure out tomorrow. Or I guess today. How's Rudy been doing? Doesn't play in minutes. Yeah, you might only be able to get one stud in here. It looks like. Gonna have to dive into it a little bit. I was gonna go Roby, but that was a disaster. Only played 22 minutes in an absolute blowout. Tate, jeez, man, not great, not great here. I mean, you gotta look at Tatum, but that just doesn't give you anything else. Like I said, Nerlens Noel is half decent there. I really do like Rashawn Holmes. So I guess go that way. You might have to fade Brown or Halberton, unfortunately, but I just don't see anything else that I really care for. Bridges and OG are half decent, but they're not in the greatest matchup. Bridges is in a blowout. Kuzma sucks. Anthony doesn't play a ton of minutes. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure it out. Hopefully some news comes out. It's going to be a little bit harder to find a good lineup out there if you want to get one or two studs in there. So expect Tatum to be the highest owned stud. So if you're trying to look for leverage, AD, Randall, and obviously if there's no more value out there, Luka will even become I think low round because everyone's going to go to Tatum for sure. So that's what we got going on. Not the easiest slate as of now, but we'll definitely get through it. Hopefully, you guys will come join us. Like I said, for season passes, only $80 for NBA. Like I said, we have changed that. So yeah, come join us for sure. Like I said, here's everything you need to know for MLB or NBA. Yeah, that is mostly it. Message us to get in. Our Twitter will be down there in the comment section below. Click that link and we'll get you guys all set up. Once again, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it quite a bit. We'll see you guys here a little bit later on.